How are you? It's Hump Day Wednesday, my least favorite terminology for that day of the week, but it is. It's Paul the Rainbow Man. I wanted to tweak this rainbow just for you to make you feel extra special today. And how is my rainbow guard? I guess that we are now settling into the last bit of what we kind of unofficially will call winter time. It hasn't been that bad for many parts of the United States this particular year. We've been pretty lucky about that. But as we know, oftentimes the most powerful storms will start to form this time of the season, and so that that storm of the century, if you remember back in 1993, oh, I remember it because I had to go to my father's funeral, and it started to snow after, I guess 2 days after the funeral. I thought I would stay for the weekend. It turned out to be 4 days in their lovely South Jersey home that I was all of myself in, with my memories and my ghosts of the past, but it wasn't so bad because I was by myself. And I remember just looking at the window and watching these gigantic flakes come down. I guess it was the 6th of March of 1993, and it indirectly started the process of my fall from grace with Johnson & Johnson. I stayed evidently 2 days more than the company traditionally allows for funeral leave. Of course, I couldn't do a damn thing about it because there were no planes leaving Philadelphia International Airport, and my boss, who was the fucker that he is boss. I don't know what the guy is doing now, but he was probably one of the most miserable people that I've ever had to deal with. And when he's your boss, it makes it even worse. Turned a 15-year career into shit for me, or tried to, but I landed on my feet, so to speak, and things start to improve pretty rapidly after my Cuban commando pulled enough rank on me and started to make me feel like a piece of shit there. So, you know, my doctors that I called on in my long career in South Florida of pharmaceutical sales was, I was saved, I was exonerated by just their graciousness. And as it turned out, when I started my own landscape business after that, where did my customer base come? But from my 15 years of great customers in South Florida with Johnson & Johnson. So it was okay. I sold a good birth control pill and a good pill for people who were crazy, psychotic symptoms that people had. I gave them Haldol. I treated cystic fibrosis kids and helped them live better with the product that they used to call Pancrease. Was really good. I saw some wonderful things, and I did some good things for some really wonderful people. And I tried to help those that couldn't afford the medicine, push for them to get help from whoever they could get. So it was my way of contributing to their better well-being, better quality of life. Anyway, so yeah, we're still here in crazy land with with all the people that are the entourage that come in with our new president, and boy, the whole administration, its cabinet, seems to be just a collection of extremists, mostly on the far right, but just extreme crazy, whatever they were from. Yeah, I love Mr. Spicer, the press secretary. He's relentless in his scathing attacks on the media. I guess he was so instructed, and wow. And Miss Conway, she's just also so in love with her boss. She's covering up everything that he ever said stupid, and just turning it around to make it look like everything is just fine. People love this administration, so we're told anyway. By the way, do you like this somewhat more informal look? I don't really do these kind of things, but it is warm today here, and I just don't feel like I had a rough night. I was up all night. I had some food last night. Didn't agree with me. Pizza and Chinese food the same day. It wasn't so good. my lunch was too late, my dinner was too late, and it all sort of stayed with me till about 4 in the morning. So I was kind of out just browsing and trying to see what bright ideas I can get for our next installment of Living Happily Gay Ever After with your host Paul. And I just didn't have it in me today to do anything other than kind of just kind of dream a little bit about what's coming up later in the year, and maybe some good things. I think Brad wants to go back to LA, so we'll probably be there. I think we're going to go there for our anniversary. That would be nice. I said to him I would like for him to put my ring on at the proper time at sunset at Santa Monica. I think it would be nice. It's very symbolic. And I think he'll go for it. Plus, I get another Dungeness crab dinner, which I can't get here, so that would be nice too. Plus, I get to see the folks over at the Hollywood B&B, and they're real nice. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking is in store. But I would like to ask you folks, what would be something that you crave to see on YouTube? Be gay or straight, I don't know. I mean, from a gay perspective, what's not being disclosed or what's not being told to you that you'd like to? I know you games people are pretty well covered, but do you want do you want a newsy news kind of a venue just with a gay perspective, kind of a gay.com or a queerty, but in with the persona of here. Kind of like the Turks that are doing real well, or Discovery people over there. I really like that with Mr. Dominguez. Yeah, I really would like to get your feedback on that, because I'm pretty well gung ho. We're going with you. But this ship is crossing the ocean, and we'll be with you. And I don't know exactly what ultimately is going to happen, but I think you might provide the evolution to it, because I could go so far, I do, but I do it all for you. You folks are the ones that make me feel so special. You folks are the ones that tune me in, seek me out, and listen to what I have to say. And I have to thank you, because viewing time is going up. Watch time is the big secret of the success of our algorithm at Google. And Google's inscrutable, as you know. It always has been. But it's the one prize that anybody who was ever doing a web page or now doing a video really wants to kind of reel it on in. And it's not really known by everybody what the success factors are, but something comes along and then pow, you're in the spotlight. And I'm probably not as angry as PewDiePie is, and I'm probably not as flowery and likely to make up myself as is as are quite a few of the younger guys doing gay-oriented sites on YouTube. And I love them dearly. I really do. I think they're great. They're all great. There's anybody who's doing well, they know who they are and they know why they're doing well. They should be awfully proud, whether they're doing pranks or reaction TV or just filling up a Coke bottle with Mentos, which God knows I think I've seen enough of. But yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it. But I'm in rarefied company when I'm with everybody here. And I can't be as that portion of the chronology of American broadcasters is likely to do the kind of things that they are doing, because I'm pretty well settled now. I observe things probably a lot better because I've been around and I see the differences in quality of life. Brad and I talk about that all the time. I always do say, gee, Brad, I'm kind of glad that we were young when we were young. It wasn't so great from a coming out standpoint, but it was awfully great for a standpoint of, I don't know, you get yourself on a track and it was a little bit more predictable. There weren't as many choices, so you kind of followed things. And I don't think that I would have been so good as a director of my own ultimate fate when I was 18 or 20 or whatever. I had no encouragement from my dysfunctional parents. My sister hated me, so that was no big deal. My guidance counselor at high school was horrible. I once asked him if I really would like to do landscaping, and he said, "Nah, you'll never make a living at it. Why don't you just do it as a hobby?" And I thought that was kind of, it put me back into a place where I guess he wants me to work in a bank or do something financial that would be practical. Always be practical. Well, we had that, but of course we were in the closet too, so it was very easy to be practical. You didn't really let your heartstrings tell you what you needed to do, and I wasn't likely to fight the quote unquote the system. So I pussied out basically. But most of us did. That's why all the people that were the baby boomers kind of came out a little bit later. But there's a certain beauty in being conservative too. That I'm not going to discount that. But anyway, this is your show. I told you before, and will tell you again. I'm with you because you turn my channel on, and there's plenty of things that as we're interactive with, I think it'll probably be a lot more fun. I don't, if we want to get into the live chat thing, that would be fine with me. I think I could get the equipment all squared away for that particular venue. I think it's very exciting. Some people will grab onto that pretty quickly, I'm sure. I could see Chris Thompson doing it. I hope he's going to do it because I think he'd be great at it. Or Corey, dude like hell. I think he would be great live. He's a think and speak kind of guy, and I think that's what you need to be. So yeah, let us know. Send in your letters, send in your comments, send your messages in, and give us a shout, because not only do we want you to subscribe to us, which of course I always need your prescriptions. Subscriptions to me are my lifeblood. I called them prescriptions, didn't I? Well, but they do keep my headaches down, so yeah, I guess they are prescriptions. Your subscriptions are my prescriptions, and they're my proscriptions for, I would just say, for a light and lovely and long show. So hopefully, guys, you'll take that into consideration, and I mean that with the bottom of my heart. So this is Paul signing off. I just wanted to say thank you again for being there for me, and let's just see how these upcoming months do for us. And thank you very much, guys. Love you. Bye.